Hey you, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by, checking out this video that I'm posting tonight. I haven't done one in a little while, and I wanted to share this little girl with you. So, first of all, I have a different setup going on. You know, my phone is not on the tripod, so it's not going to be a super steady video. I'm holding the phone, and you may see a finger because this is kind of hard, you guys. Like holding your phone this way, and your fingers kind of have to stick up in the air. And then once in a while, they just get tired and they kind of fall down over the camera lens. So, anyway, this is not going to be some fancy high tech video. Although, I don't want you to get me wrong here. It's not that I think you normally get that on my channel by any means, but this is a little different, and partly because so my oldest daughter moved back in. She had her own condo with some roommates and was moved out for a year, but her lease was up and she wants to save money. So she came back home. I am definitely not mad about that. But her old room was my nursery. So all my doll stuff had to go in the closet under the stairs. And I still had her bed in there, but everything else was like doll related. So the only thing I have now that is doll related is my painting studio, which is in the corner of the basement. And it's kind of sad, but I think this is going to give me like a perspective that I needed with all of my dolls kind of tucked away in a closet. And just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like down there. So my house is kind of split square footage wise. So we have, well, actually the basement is kind of a little bigger than our top part of our house. So we have 1,500 square feet on the top floor, and it's kind of like an open concept house, both upstairs and in the basement. But anyway, the upstairs portion, like when you walk into my home, living room, kitchen, hallway, there's a foyer that goes down, and then a door that goes down to the basement. But anyway, upstairs, hallway, and then we have 3 bedrooms, and then a master bath, a master closet, and then we have like the bathroom in the hallway. And then I use one of those bedrooms as my office because I do work from home. I occasionally go into my office, but I've been completely work from home since the pandemic. Anyway, and then let's go back. Like if you just walked into my house and you turn left, we have like a barn door there, and then it goes down to the basement. So there's stairs down to the basement, and the basement's huge, but it's just like big open space. So we have 3 bedrooms down there, a bathroom, an area for like a second kitchen, and then we have a cold storage, which is like, I suppose it's a useful room to have, but we just use it as our cat litter room, to be honest. And yeah, so 3 bedrooms and a bathroom down there, and then we have a big living room. And then anyway, in the corner of the end of like the living area space down there, I have my painting studio. I think we're gonna get rid of our pool table because we have this really cool pool table that has a ping pong table with it. Like it has the top of the ping pong table, like you can convert it, but I swear we never use it. It's really sad, and it just takes up so much space. Oh, what a crazy situation. So and now my daughter's stuff is like driving me crazy because she brought a dresser and all this furniture. And I am proud of her though, because she got most of it in the room, but some of it's sitting in my living room. And all the dolls and the fun stuff, like the changing table and the crib and all that, is in the closet under the stairs. So this is a little girl I wanted to share with you guys, and I've had her out. I just want to say off the bat, her eyes look huge, I know, and that's not going to be the case. I don't have any 18 millimeter eyes, and that's what she requires. So I just popped in some 20 millimeter eyes. She looks kind of stunned. So just try to keep in mind that her eyes will be smaller. I just thought it'd be weird to show you the doll with eye sockets because that freaks people out sometimes, you know. So this is the Bella Sculpt. She is a full body silicone. She's very petite. She is a 16-inch preemie, and I have always loved this sculpt, you guys. So this is how I got her. Many of you know I was a vendor at the Rose Doll Show. That was an incredible experience. I highly recommend going, you guys. I might have to make another video about it, just giving you all the details of why it was so wonderful and exceeded every expectation that I could possibly have had. But I'll save it. I'll save that for another video maybe. Anyway, it was great. And then, you know, there was tons of artists there, sculptors, silicone and vinyl. And this little girl sculptor, Jenny Lee with Wee Baby's Nursery, was there. And she had some beautiful completed Bellas. And oh, I love this sculpt. I have been kind of just, I don't know. I've been into her since she came out, which I don't know when that was, but not too far ago. So I've always looked at her. I've always really admired this sculpt. And she had a few blanks there. And you guys know that I've been navigating painting silicone, trying to enjoy it because I don't really like it. But I really want to lean that way. I mean, silicone's where it's at, man. Like, more and more people are getting silicone dolls. I was really surprised to see how much silicone was there at the doll show. And we're even getting more price ranges and affordable options. As a matter of fact, there is a silicone artist who paints dolls. She posted today on Facebook that she has started sculpting and casting her own kits. So she has her first sculpt. It looks really good, actually. And it's an 18-inch full body silicone, and she's selling it for such a reasonable price, blank. I'm going to snag it. I'm going to snag that one. So anyway, I guess my point is there's a lot of reasonable prices for silicones nowadays, more so than before. I think where it gets really expensive, to be honest with you, is the artwork behind it. Although I'll admit a lot of blanks are really expensive. Like Bella here was not cheap by any means, but partially why I got her blank is because she was a third of a cost of a painted and rooted one. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do it. But I've been nervous, you guys. I don't want to ruin her. Sometimes I just don't have enough faith in myself, but I'm going to tackle this. So I will take you on that journey of bringing her to life. I do have this vision of her being in a beautiful biracial skin tone, but let's be real, I'm not going to try to pull that off. So I'm going to paint her and bring her to life. I'm so excited for her eyes to get here. They are the right size, so she won't be quite as wide-eyed looking, although it is kind of making me laugh every time I look at her. But I'm going to pop those out because, you know, I don't want to stretch her eye sockets in any way. But she has an open mouth. She is so delicate, you guys. This is probably the most fragile and delicate silicone blend that I've ever had. And, you know, I'm kind of nervous to handle her, really. And I'm typically not that way because I do have experience with silicone. But I remember when I first had a silicone, I was that way. I think most of us are, you know, where we're like, I don't even want to touch it. I don't even want to hold it. But she's really fragile. I mean, she is so fragile and soft and floppy. I can kind of show you, let's see if I could show you one-handed, like how her head bends back. Let me see. There we go. I mean, you could just see, like, it's 100% all the way back. And I'm not going to go back any further. I'm not going to, like, lift her up any further, I mean. But she's so fragile. So I don't know if I'm going to paint her for sale or if I'm going to paint her for myself. We just kind of have to see. Also, I got this super cute outfit from the Rose Doll Show. They had so many vendors there, and this lady had the cutest micro preemie outfits ever. Isn't she gorgeous though? Her face is amazing. I'm actually going to show you guys what she looks like without her big eyes in. So if you get weirded out by seeing like a face with no eyes, you might want to turn away. I will give you a chance. I'm going to put the camera over here while I take her eyes out. So don't say I didn't warn you. Don't come after me if you get freaked out a little bit. I'm trying to gently do this with one hand. There we go. And I just want to show you the difference of her without her eyes. There we go. So just imagine eyes there. Just take a deep breath and imagine eyes. But as you can see, they're not super wide open eyes. They're made for, I wouldn't quite call it barely open, but almost barely open eyes. And I ordered these extravagantly beautiful 18 millimeter glass eyes that I think will suit her really well. So wish me luck on painting her. Painting silicone is not my forte, okay? Because vinyl is where it's at for me, and I've been trying to broaden my horizons with silicone painting. I really don't like it. I don't like it at this point, but I'm giving myself a chance to grow and like it and see if it takes me somewhere. And I want to be able to offer decently priced painted silicone dolls for you all, because that's really where the price to me gets cray-cray. You know, I mean, you can find some decent blank silicone kits that are priced in a reasonable range. $700, $750, $800, okay? But then someone will paint it, bring it to life, and they'll charge $2,500 for that silicone doll. And I will admit, painting silicone is not super fun. For me, it's harder than vinyl. It's just more different. I think at this point it's harder because I'm not as skilled. But it is a totally different medium. But essentially, it's not more difficult. Like for me, it's not worth charging someone like almost $2,000 for the work. I mean, I'm just going to tell you the truth. So, what else? So yeah, that's my point, is that I want to be able to charge a few $100s starting out on my paintwork on silicones, give people an opportunity to experience them. And then as I gradually get better and better and more confident, yeah, my prices are going to go up. I mean, that's just natural, but I can't ever see myself charging more than $700 or $800 for painting a silicone. I mean, as it is, I only charge about $200 to $300 on average for my actual paint work on vinyls. And so let's say silicone is twice as hard as vinyl. Okay, I'll play devil's avocado here. Then I should charge double what I charge to paint vinyl, and that would be what? $600, $700? There we go. Anyway, so that's my goal. I think everyone should experience silicone and try to own one. And you know, maybe that's in a perfect world, but I can do my piece to make that happen for some people, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a hot minute and it feels really good to connect with you guys again. Also, thank you guys so much for helping me grow my channel. I definitely saw a spike in subscribers since the Rose Doll Show. We're not quite at 500. We're at like 426. And that's really big for me, so thank you. I'm like freaking out that there's even that many people out there that, you know, hang out and watch my videos. So you are amazing, and I cannot wait to get to 5. Once we get to 500, we're halfway to our 1,000 mark, which I'm really excited about. And guess what? That means we're doing the giveaway. So if you don't know, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway for a free reborn doll to the winner of the giveaway. And I'm also going to do a painting tutorial series painting that actual doll that I'm going to be giving away, so that we kind of hit the nail on the head twice, right? We have a giveaway, which is always really exciting, and then we also have a painting tutorial series for those who want to venture out and paint into or start painting vinyl reborn dolls. So there's a lot of great tutorials out there, guys. Okay, so I'm not here to say that there's not, or say that there's not enough out there, but I will try to bring something a little different. My goal will be to address the things that I had questions about when I would watch other YouTube tutorials, or I don't know, snags and weird situations that I came across and learned as I went, or even learned tips and tricks from other artists who I talk to in artist groups on Facebook and stuff like that. Like, a lot of weird things will save your life. A lot of weird little tips and tricks that you're like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a game changer. So I want to make this series simple, but I also want to fuse some of those really cool tips and tricks and stuff like that. So anyway, that's what we have coming up in the future. Will it be tomorrow? Heck to the no. Will it be in a year? I hope not. Will it be a few months? Most definitely, or more. It just depends on how quickly we get to 1,000 subscribers. But I'm not rushing it. I am so thankful. I have 426. And, you know, that number always fluctuates. Some people will unsubscribe. Some extra people will subscribe. But overall, for anyone who clicked that subscribe button and gave me a chance, you're awesome. You're really awesome. So I appreciate it. And little Bella says goodbye. I don't think I would even change the name of this little girl, because Bella, I think, suits her perfectly. So, yeah, there we are. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.